Hey everyone, welcome to your monthly outlook. My name is Eric Tecce and I'm the illustrator and creator of Shadowlight Tarot. Today I will be taking a dive into the energies to best understand what is going on, utilizing my self-published and hand illustrating tarot deck. If you're unfamiliar with the tarot deck, this was crowdfunded last year and features 88 cards, all hand illustrated, including the booklet. Every single letter, every single line was a work of art that I was passionately able to not only create into the world, but to build upon all the tarot decks that have come beforehand. It features several infinite suits that all form a panoramic image, not just from one end to the other, but infinitely around. Aside from this is all coming together and included in a nice magnetic box with its own tarot travel pouch. For those who are looking for a smaller size deck, I also have released Wanderlight Tarot, which is another deck which is more of a companion but yet travel size, as it also features the planetaries as well as the elementals. Some of these decks include some extra cards that are not just associated with the 78 traditional tarot cards. So if you're looking for more information or just curious to find out more, please feel free to check out the website below or the link included to the shop. I will also be offering an extended reading to the most viewed Zodiac sign this month. So if you want to co-harmonically help this channel grow, as well as spread the messages, please feel free to reach out to your communities, to share the link with those who resonate, and to assist in having this energetic manifestation come to be. If you're interested in finding out more, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, where many of my artworks, illustration, time lapses, nature footage, talks, lectures, and so much more are available for viewing ad-free. It is something I personally believe in, and I don't want you to experience something I personally would not want to. So as a respect to each and every viewer, all of my content is of my own, all of my content is ad-free and is not monetized, and it's all thanks in the support of you guys. So if you want to see this grow and you want to help out, every little bit helps. So feel free to share, feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe. This is all thanks to the organic growth that you are participating in through witnessing this video, resonating, and sharing for others to witness. I thank you very much, and I very much look forward to this monthly reading with you. Now, without further ado, let's take a dive into these cards. Hello, Scorpio. So let's take a look here, and let's get some clear understandings to assist the Scorpio resonance to best receive insight and perspective so that they may navigate the month ahead in the best of their ability. I also like to take this time to wish any of those who are experiencing a solar return a very happy birthday as you start a new cycle with the light of your being. So let's see what insights may be provided on the opening of this month. So the month opens up with this moon card. So the moon card always tells you about the illusions at play, because when you're thinking of a full moon and people are getting rabid, or it's because of the full moon making them do so, this concept, this this stigma is seen to create like almost an illusion, because the moon itself is not full. It is just the perception of being full. But at the same time, that does not stop it from illuminating the situation at hand. So maybe there's a sense to be more connected to the emotions of things, or maybe it's more the wild nature that the moon brings out of us. But in this state, maybe you're opening up this month with a set of illusions that you're ready to break down. Either way, this moon is opening you up so that you yourself can get clear, not for the sake of what it is you want, but to bring clarity on any instances in which an illusion is taking place. So if you're opening up this month, I would recommend to be cautious that you not get swept away by any illusions or by getting too caught up in the wrong details, because that can construct its own point of view. So to elaborate on this, let's take a look at where this month is going to extend towards. So in my self-published hand illustrated deck, there's 88 cards, meaning I was able to include additional cards, including these 5 champion cards. Now this happens to be one of these archetypal cards that carry as much weight as one of the major arcana. This in particular is that of the artist. So the artist card here is an idea to call for what you want to create into being. It is the use of the forces at hand through the light of inspiration to be open to receive so that you can create that very nature of what it is that you're called to do. Now the ideas that inspire us and the concept in which we're gifted to perceive can really shape that. So maybe you're coming from a state that where this idea of how you're feeling has given you an emotional depth, or maybe there is a vision or an idea or concept that has swept you away, or the illusion itself. But to utilize this force and to move forward from the moon in which you're building some sort of concept, you're now become the artist to create. Now the artist in itself speaks upon being able to create as a creator being, as in the idea of being able to take something that has not existed before and to make it exist. It is that manifestation to be able to utilize who you are as an individual and the skill sets you have refined as your being to really make something, and not just something that speaks to you. An artist follows a path of what speaks to them, and they create art because of how they feel internally and what they wish to resonate towards, and the visions that they're provided. So that is something that is important to take in, as if any of these messages are attuned to this is more towards you becoming in your own power to create your circumstance, rather than allow the illusion to dictate the environment you're in. You are the master in which you can proceed your own life. So this artist is a very powerful card because it shows your potential. It shows your ability to actually make something, not only through yourself, but as who you are as an individual. Be the very fiery nature that manifests that into being. So merge those two, because this artist nature is something that really taps in to ask you to create. Whether it's to create your life, or to create something within your life, or maybe it's to create a new perspective, or something that's more in tune to create your own reality so that you have the power to do so. This is that card. So let's dive deeper. So this full moon is really going to say something that is along the line of this Knight of Swords, which is a very swift, very haste, very on the spot, charging at you, all steam ahead kind of velocity. So maybe this full moon, things are happening fast. Maybe you broke down the illusions, or you see the illusions clearly enough that you want to create your own reality. And creating this own reality is going to allow you to not only take full steam ahead, but to do so in a fashion that is so driven by passion that you're ready to just go right ahead into it. Because of the Knight card always signifies a swift action, not just because of the individual themselves, but because of the horse they ride on. It is double the amount of pacing in which two legs can provide. It is ability to get there at a faster pace because of the muscular assistance in which we're utilizing a horse. And because this is a card of the swords, this is the ability to cut through so fast. You're charging so ahead that whatever it is that you choose to cut through, whatever you choose to communicate, whatever you choose to say, not only will be cutting, but it will be damaging, but effective. Effective in the sense that you're rushing in, but just because one rushes in doesn't make it the most well executed, but at the same time too, it allows things to occur, not only at a swift pace, but at a pace necessary. And when one breaks illusion and gets clear to see their own power, maybe you're so driven forward to move at such a pace that this is the type of energy that you need to tap into for this full moon. And given that it is the Scorpio season, we are very much seeing maybe more of a reflective energy as the full moon approaches, and you're being opposed by this same illuminated light. That the balance at hand is that you've been empowered to really move forward in a way that wasn't able to do so before. And maybe this moon cycle opening up, occurring, not just for the sake of Libra, but it's to show that the cycle is going to reach through this scorpionic energy, this resonance that is taking place. But either way, this full moon is really showing things are happening really fast. So as this moon wanes, let's get some insight of what follows through. So this is actually very positive because this is a goodwill card. This is a charity card that speaks of the Six of Cups energy. The ability to provide somebody an opportunity or a gift that does not come simple, but at the same time too is a gift from the heart. It is to do so not for the sake of what you'll receive in return, but for the sake of charity, to provide because you can. And that is something, because it's helpful, comes from the heart. It is an emotional, deeper essence in which you yourself as an individual can truly express and give. So whether you are on the receiving end or the provider end of this charity, this goodwill, allow that to be something that defines who you are as an individual, to be grateful for what you receive, or to provide others the opportunity to receive something so unique that they themselves are able to experience something that doesn't come every day. And because of the love, because of the nature, because of the calling of it all, we're able to really give it in and to cherish it and appreciate it. So this is actually a very positive sign for an individual who comes in their own power. And to do so in such a swift way means that maybe what comes thereafter is the charity, is something more meaningful, so that you yourself can provide an opportunity for an individual that you come across or are connected to. It is up to you, and it can come in many forms. So be open to that, but see that as a very positive sign that you are participating in, whether you're receiving or providing. So this continues forward, and let's see, that bridges you as the moon wanes from this full moon all the way to the end of the cycle. And this end of the cycle is this reversal of the Ace of Pentacles. So it's not in the need of someone to create, because normally when you're dealing with the Ace of Pentacles, it's about a brand new beginning manifesting. And that is planting the seeds so something can grow at the same time as well. So when you're dealing with this reversal, people perceive reversals in a number of ways, but it is more the night end, and at the same time too, it's more the external sources. So if one is reading the card personally, if it is reversed, it is for the universe itself to receive that card, to have that energy. So even if someone was to see what did the Pentacles birth forth, the reversal always dignifies to maybe, instead of manifesting something, to appreciate something. And that appreciation is key, because maybe this goodwill that we're receiving has been something that we've been so caught up in the illusion that maybe we're so clear to cut it and become in our own nature, our own power, that this charity is something that maybe it's time to appreciate the ability to provide others this charity, or to receive this charity in itself, and appreciate that there are individuals out there that are willing to help us, assist us, and care for us just for the sake of their heart. Now, as you're going to view this, this is a very almost empowering type of reading where you're able to tap into this and really create something at a force that is not to be reckoned with, but is so swift in nature that's really going to take you. And when you are coming from here to here, this charitable nature is really showing that the efforts of your energy, the efforts of your actions, the efforts of what it is that you have decided to let this become, really opens up the doors, not just for the opportunity of potential and charity, but for the opportunity to experience something, to give something to another person. It fulfills you in a way that is not ever measured by something monetary. It is something of the soul worth. So whether you're providing that soul worth for yourself, or giving something of charity nature so that others can feel something at a soulful level, that is important to experience and to appreciate it at a level, because it's not about manifesting when you receive a reversal, because you don't want to just create something new here. This is more just allowing yourself to really take in and cherish what you have, to appreciate something that maybe you weren't able to do so before because of either the illusions at bay, or because now you're able to create something and move forward with it, that it allows you to gain a new form of appreciation. So however that comes forward in your month ahead, I hope that provides you insight and secondary perspective, so that whatever comes your way really can be handled in the best of your ability. And for those who are willing to tune in, I'd like to say thank you for checking this out. And I hope that this nice little cycle that is occurring for you really takes you and provides experiences for you, so that this new form of appreciation really can form in a way that is natural and organic. Because of the way of stripping away illusions, we can really create our own reality. So the sooner you can tap into that and welcome this appreciative energy, the more you're able to not only speed up the cycle, but allow it to work in your favor by not catching you off guard. So really trust yourself and really see the potential that you're willing to create in this reality, because it will take you where you need to go. So thank you very much, and I hope that insight may provide you on where you're meant to be. Until next time, enjoy and stay true. Again, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you not only experiencing what I bring into the world, but to partake in something that I find personally special. As somebody who has created a deck and someone who's passionate about the project, to do the reading in my own words and my own perspective not only offers a more elaborate, deeper dive into the essences and the symbols these cards represent, but it's an opportunity for me to connect with others as well, to share my deck out there and to offer the messages that these divine divination tools are great for utilizing. So if you're interested, feel free to continue to share and subscribe to check out new videos that are on the way. I'm trying to do both lectures, readings, as well as art on the channel. So please help it grow by each and every view, each and every subscribe, and each and every share. That helps make it possible thanks to all of your organic growth. I thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time. As always, stay true.